Hey everyone, this is Caleb. You don't see my face very often. We're actually testing out a new tabletop system that I'm developing based on my novel Super Worlds. I don't talk about it much on the channel. I'm going to be talking about it a lot more now because of this tabletop system. And we will be running through some of the modules I've written for the system, so that's one thing you should know is spoiler beware. If you want to play the beginner modules and want to have no knowledge whatsoever, I would suggest clicking away from the video now, supporting us on Patreon. That way the more money basically we have, the sooner the content can come out, because the book is essentially done. All that's left is the art. If you stayed at this point, enjoy the show. Yeah, all three of you are on Vensum for currently different reasons. You're here for government projects, and actually Nick Blue has called for a meeting with you. You work for the Bounty Hunters League currently, and the Bounty Hunters League had Rook Weathers, the head of the Bounty Hunters League. This man has told you that you need to go see Nick Blue in his office as well, as he has an assignment for you. And as for you, Josh, the only one who will be staying off camera, you're basically there for political reasons, because Nick Blue is pretty high up, field commander.
So one more time, we're meeting Nick Blue?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
I gotta get a zoom into this.
No, that's fine. Alright. So, as you guys approach the building, you see a towering building before you. You have all been sent here by the field commander of the Bluecoats, Nick Blue, for different reasons, as he has a job for all of you. As you all approach, you see each other, so from your perspective, you see a human. Go ahead and describe yourself. Describe what you look like at this point.
What was my garb? I'm a charming-looking, young 30s politician type, clean-cut, sharply dressed, but not in like a political garb. You know, I'm wearing like a light jacket kind of stuff. I think that's what I'm wearing, is the light jacket. Yeah, I look like, you know, some congressman just kind of off the clock.
Okay. And you also see a Nymerian. Go ahead and describe yourself.
I'm early 30s, 6'7", 218 pounds, dark purple hair and gold colored eyes.
All right.
So like Shaq tall.
So, and you also can see that, obviously. Mm-hmm. And you two both see another human. Go ahead and describe yourself. Basically, appearance. Are you wearing armor? All that good stuff.
Just like the standard heavy jacket.
Okay, so a human with black hair.
Yeah.
In a heavy jacket, in his 20s.
I think we decided that my guy looked like a Tom Cruise type.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the politician kind of looks like a Tom Cruise.
Do you have a noticeable like character video that you could reference?
Honestly, I feel like the way you described it, it's basically you, but
It's not very original.
Well, there you go, folks.
So, all right.
The difference is this one of me went to the gym locker.
So you're all approaching the same direction and making your way to an office. As you walk through the front door, you see a secretary along with a guard. The lobby has some seats and magazines to read as you wait. And behind the desk where the secretary is sitting, there are 2 elevators. Hello, how may I help you?
I guess I'll step forward.
Okay.
So I look to my left and I see the Freak, and I look to my right and I see Joe Blow. I don't know who these people are yet, I imagine, right?
Nope.
So I more or less just kind of, I guess, discount them for now and go on about my business. I guess I'm going to approach the
secretary?
The secretary and I guess let them know that I'm here. Congressman Inoway, here to meet with
Nick Blue. Okay.
Nick Blue.
Yes. Let me see. Inoway. There we go. Yes. You have an appointment with him already set. He should be willing to see you in just a few. We are just waiting for 2 more that are supposed to also be showing up.
Okay. I will make my time useful. I'm going to go find a seat. I'm going to pull out a pocket copy of like a dictionary of a foreign language and just like practice to myself alien Spanish or something.
Okay. Does anybody else wish to make an approach? She's basically waiting for confirmation, essentially, from the rest of you to be
I
here.
step forward and I say that I have business with Nick Blue.
I see. And your name?
Talia.
Talia. Let's see. Oh, yes, the same appointment. Yes. Please have a seat. As I wait for the... and how may I help you? Are you our third?
Yes. Wessex.
Wessex.
The bounty hunter guild sent me.
Yes. Okay, then I guess all 3 of you are here. I guess there was no point. I'm sorry for wasting your time and making you take a seat. Please. I'm not sure why you have been scheduled, but all I know is that you need to go to the top floor. So, go ahead. You have access to the elevator.
Is this like the equivalent of like the Pentagon?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll take the VIP elevator.
Okay, well, so she actually gives the rest of you access to the main elevator because she has to manually activate it for you to ensure that only people who are supposed to go up can go up.
Out of character, I slap him in the face and make him take 5 insanity damage.
What? Oh, me?
Oh, out of character.
Could I use the stairs instead? You know what? Nope. You're giving me that weird look robots give me. I'm gonna use the elevator now.
Alright. So, alright.
More difficult choice does not compute.
Eventually, all 3 of you make it up to the top floor. Only 3 floors. When you enter Nick Blue's office, you immediately notice that...
Wait, are we gonna just breeze right by the awkward moment where we're all in the elevator? Just kind of...
I mean, you can interact if you want while you're riding. You have 2 floors to go up there.
So, I haven't been paying attention, so I close my alien Spanish book and put it back into my chest pocket. So, I wonder what we have, a congressman, a Nymerian scientist, and a bounty hunter.
Yep.
Wow. Wonder what we have in store for us today. What do you think?
I choose to ignore you.
Alright! Just pan right.
Already some cold shoulder.
No idea, but 30 credits. Credits?
Notes.
Notes.
30 notes. Whatever you want. You got me for 3 hours.
Out of context on the bottom of the barrel.
Where I'm from, that's what we pay our strippers. Are you a stripper?
I can be. But no, my real skill is stabbing people.
Do you pull out a pole?
He pulls out the fucking sword he's been keeping with him.
Yeah, because he's got a sword, yep.
Alright.
Yeah, surprising that the metal detectors let you buy with that.
They knew better.
So I pull out from my other chest pocket like a little notebook and I scribble this stuff down. Oh, $30. I'll keep that in mind when I look for some help.
Alright, so eventually you guys do make it to the office. You actually see that somebody's already there.
Hopefully it's Nick fucking Blue.
Well, somebody else besides him is there. From what you can tell, it's an Amphibooian male. Nick Blue,
Frog dude?
Yep, frog dude. Nick Blue is sitting behind his desk when he looks up from the Amphibooian to see you all come in. Ah, welcome. Please, come in. Shut the door behind you.
And he kind of like, look at you. You gonna get that?
And he stands up. This is a representative from Amphiboo. Would you mind introducing yourself? Yes, I am T'sub.
Fuck, I do have to take notes. Give me a pen. T'sub.
T''.
I got it.
SUB. Which right now it's a player character that's on autopilot. It's somebody I'm expecting John will play. Yes. Nick offers all 3 of you seats next to the Amphibooian. So, T'sub has explained to me that there are some problems going on at Amphiboo. It appears that some greencoats may still be active despite our best efforts to rid the planet of them. Yes, there's a base there that I have seen. I have been sent by my elders to reach help from the bluecoats. Yes, and I figured you three would be the best to help with this job. You with your combat skills would be very effective. You would be effective.
From the $30 category.
Yep.
They got me on discount.
You would be very effective for the science that we might need you for there. Potential medic help, as well as others. And you would be good as a political voice to help with any charismatic stuff that needs to take place.
You need somebody with security clearance.
More a voice who can understand people in this kind of situation.
Nick Blue, is he a general? Admiral?
Field commander, he's in charge of everything.
Field commander. Let me ask you, Commander Blue. When you're dealing with the greencoats, correct?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, this would be more of a military endeavor, would it not?
It is, but it's also a humanitarian for the Amphibooians.
Okay. Hence, my presence.
Yes.
Okay.
And also...
Humanitarian efforts.
Yes, and also this is supposed to be top secret.
Okay.
So you see, we can't actively be looking for the greencoats, obviously, because the war's ended. It's believed that they're gone. So we can't be actively looking for a reason to start another war. The president would have my head.
Alright, I'd like to request any files or records you have on the current state of affairs with the greencoats.
I can give you access.
Because as it stands, what you're telling me is we're operating on the assumption that they've been gone. We're not. I'd like present information.
Yes, I can give you access to those files. You'll get the security clearance needed, as will all of you, actually. In fact, for this mission.
Excellent.
What kind of obstacles or opposing forces can we expect?
I'll let T'sub himself explain, since he's actually seen the issues you'll be dealing with. So I was exploring my home in the jungles, and I saw a giant base that there were a few bases there, and it was believed that the factory was shut down, but it turns out that it's still primarily active, and I've seen some greencoats robots active and actually marching through the swamplands, as well as some damage that they've done to some of my people from there. We're also looking at a few non-robot leaders, so there are some commanders active.
That's right, these dudes are fucking robots, right?
Yep. So there are some sentient commanders in charge of this base. Yes.
Out of game. Where are we at on EMP technology? Are they shielded?
They are protected for the most part.
Alright. So no like classic morbid type approach here.
No. Yes. As T'sub said,
ground game. It's going to be ground game.
Yeah. As T'sub said, we are looking at some field commanders. In fact, it is believed that there are rumors that there are some spies actually on Vensum itself from the Greencoats. But those are speculations. I am looking into them, but there's no proof yet.
Can I expect full cooperation on this mission from any blue coat forces in the area?
At the moment, you have the majority of access to what you need. Let's see. So I would suggest that you, at this point, tomorrow is when you'll actually leave. Today, you should just prepare and make any preparations necessary before you head out.
Okay. Is there any other information you'd like to provide me with, or will I find it in the files?
You should be able to find it in the files.
Okay. I stand up. Well, nice to speak with you, Nick Blue. Shake his hand. It's like I have to return to the State House.
All right.
Later.
All right, and I
And
guess
I'll just get the rest of the report.
I'm guessing you guys
You
follow.
guys take over now.
I suppose.
Well, I'm assuming they're gonna want to get their own information, right?
Well, this was just a big meeting with everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So whatever you heard, they heard. T'sub is also following because he has nowhere else to go. So I heard there's plenty of places where we can hang out until it's time to go. I've been told about the 5 main districts of the planet. How long have you been on Vensum? I would hope you would know.
Actually, what? That's okay. No, I don't want to use that yet.
Oh, okay.
Right, because of the battle thing. Okay. Not long, actually.
Okay.
Actually, this is my first time being off planet.
So out of game, I guess he would know the most since you would work here. This is DC. Yeah.
Okay.
This is essentially the space DC. There are 5 main areas that you guys can all explore. There's the downtown, housing, market, the Senate, which is the sector you're in, and the spaceport.
Downtown market.
Housing, Senate, and spaceport. And you're currently in the Senate sector.
So each of us is just basically going to get a chance to figure out what we're doing before we embark.
Yeah, you basically have an in-game day to do whatever,
Okay,
which
well,
is.
I'll tell you what I'm doing, and you can come back to it and expand on it, or just roll with it.
And let me just before you jump, just so you know, to get to each sector, it's going to be a 5-note cost taxi wise.
Okay.
Okay.
It's cheap, but it's it's the
5-note Uber.
yeah.
All right.
Alright, we all start
Well, I have to go to the Senate and report with my office that I'm being dispatched.
Okay.
Because obviously I have to explain. We have to have prepared for why I'm not going to be in Congress.
Correct.
So I guess I'm going to get my ducks in a row on that front.
Okay. And actually, while you're there, there's actually something I can activate. Since you're in the Senate sector.
And if we do come to me, I'll go over my report that I was delivered and get any more information.
Yep.
Regarding specifics like hard targets, field reports, etc.
Alright. And anybody else wanting to go anywhere else outside of the Senate area?
While he's doing his business, I'll go be doing my business, which is
Downtown.
downtown.
Alright. Did you already take the cost of notes out for travel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, how long do we have to get our crap together?
You have an in-game day.
I'll walk it.
Oh, okay.
Wow, cheap, huh?
Yeah, I'm a broke scientist right now.
Also, he's about to spend a lot of money on stuff.
Going shopping.
Alright, and how about yourself? Are you joining him downtown or are you going somewhere else?
I mean, they haven't. I was going to say they haven't paid me to do anything, but in the interest.
This is one of those where you're going to get paid in the end type of jobs.
But in the interest of making friends, since he's not made friends with anyone off besides like his family before he'll go.
Okay, and T'sub will follow you because you seem.
Like an upstanding citizen? Really?
Well, T'sub has never left Amphiboo.
Oh, great!
I'm gonna stick with this 7-foot-tall nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, T'sub is only 18 and has never left Amphiboo.
Oh, he's about to learn some terrible things, really.
No.
I heard a lot about nightmare.
He also never, he still hasn't actually achieved some stuff that he
That
has
poor
to.
18-year-old Amphibooian.
That's part of his background.
Yeah.
His innocence will soon leave him.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and jump to the downtowners first.
Okay.
Poor Wessex.
Actually, no,
idea
because it's
what-
going to be a while for travel, so, and I'm guessing everybody's walking. So in that case, we'll actually jump to the Senate first. And it wouldn't be 5 notes each if you guys took a taxi together. It'd just be the single 5 notes. You could probably split that.
Possible.
Alright, so Senate. So you go to your office to report in and let them know. Okay.
We'll probably use the taxi when we reconvene.
Well, I explain the situation to my staff and have them lay out what needs to be done in my absence. And then while that's taken care of, I'm going to go to my office and I'm going to pull up my chair to my desk and I'm going to slide open one of the drawers and there's going to be a bronze cast firearm. It's like an old relic.
Yeah.
Think like some politician might have like Dwight D. Eisenhower's like Colt 45 or some shit. Never thought I'd need you. You're coming with me. Just put that in my jacket pocket. And then I'm going to go over the report.
You might want to clean it out in case, hasn't been fired in centuries.
I keep it in good order.
And while you're going over that, Cliff, the president, walks into your office.
Oh, the president of the universe. Okay.
Of the galaxy, at the very least.
The galaxy. He's not in charge of the universe.
Are you here for the Spice Malone?
Hello, Senator, Representative Inoway.
I guess I stand up and salute.
He just.
What kind of relationship?
Oh, no, it's fine. You can shake my hand. I'm very friendly.
Well, I was asking out again. What kind of relationship does this?
This is the first time you have met him face to face.
Okay, well, at least stand up and be presentable.
Yeah, and he's very down to earth. He's like, oh, you can shake my hand. I'm very, very. I'm used to these type of things. I actually have a. So Nick Blue has already informed me of the operation that you're involved with.
Well, please have a seat, Mr. President, and I'll pull back under my chair.
Oh, thank you.
Pull out my notepad.
So, I heard that there was a Amphibooian representative on the planet.
That is correct.
Yes. So one of our new senators from Darksville, Jane Milley, she has gotten a little lost at the spaceport. And unfortunately the senatorial guards have been unable to get to her.
What's her name?
Jane Milley, so it's Jane and then Millee.
And what is she? Description?
She, like what
Am I looking
she
for a
like.
PC?
What? NPC?
This is an NPC, not like a PC that's not here?
No.
Okay, so I'm looking for an NPC.
Yeah, she's the senator of Darksville.
Okay, I'm looking for another senator.
See, unfortunately, because the senatorial guards have been unable to get her, and she has not made it to the office yet, and it's kind of important. There's a vote that's going to happen that will affect her planet. And I need you to look into it.
So you want me to head down to the port and pick her up?
Yeah, that was the last place she was seen, was the spaceport.
Alright, and bring her to the Senate?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a vote on the docket today?
Yeah, a Senate one. Representatives aren't required, but you can show up if you wish.
Okay, well. Do we have a last known position? Just that she was arriving at the port today?
Yeah, she was seen, but that's the last we saw her was at the spaceport.
So are there any concerns of potential threats here?
Yeah, there's a little bit of concern that they're trying to stop the vote from going through properly for her planet.
Oh, public opposition.
Yeah.
Do we know who that might be?
It is currently.
Is there any dark money around this?
It is currently unknown, but I'm sure if you find her, she will be more.
So
open.
anonymous death threats.
Yes.
Okay. Well, with your permission, I will collect a few Capitol Police and we'll go pick her up.
All right. Not even gonna call for you guys.
Well, as far as I know, they're only associated on this mission that I'm doing in 24 hours.
Correct.
I assume there will be the stars align and we all end up there or some shit.
Maybe.
Okay. Now,
basically, you're trying.
Is he departing now?
Yes. He thanks you on his way
yeah.
out.
We'll do the pomper and stand up and all that. Okay, I want to flip through the file for a brief moment.
Mm-hmm.
Is there regarding recommended equipment on arrival or any kind of preparation I should take?
This is a very much a almost reconnaissance mixed with a rescue of the planet mission because there's like nothing really known outside of what T'sub is saying.
Any contacts for arrival? Who am I going to
Yes,
be dealing with?
the chieftain of the tribe there. I forget his name, but I'll have that name for you next time.
Chieftain Blank.
Yeah.
With my contact.
Yeah, because I have the name, I just don't.
And what's
have
the
it in my
planet we're going
notes.
to? Is it Amphiboo?
Amphiboo. Yep.
Amphiboo.
Yep.
Okay, and as far as our units in the area, is there a field commander that I can...
Currently, nobody's in the area because it was basically the Amphibooians claimed that they could protect the planet themselves for a bit, and
So we have 0 of our forces there.
that you know of.
Yeah, any other assets I could use?
You will be able to use the help of the people there and kind of carry your weight a little if you need to.
There's not even like a...
Because they have their own deep military and stuff
Okay,
on the
so
planet.
no like institutional resources here is what you're telling me.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's good to know. Alright, well, I'll wrap up that and
Alright.
tell my staff I'm off to take care of some business and collect some Capitol Police. Do I need to roll a die for how many I get here? Or just roll it.
We'll say 4.
Okay.
Three more join you.
Alright.
That way you have a full party. Alright.
Well, is that enough for now?
That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and jump to downtown.
That poor Amphibooian.
So as you enter, go ahead and switch the map out to the downtown map.
Which one was that again? This one right here?
Yep, that one.
Alright, fantastic.
The one that has all the red lights.
Yep. Alright.
And I'm going to place some miniatures there. You will be coming out of the taxi.
Will I?
Well, you'll be coming from the same direction as the taxi, I guess, because you didn't use the taxi.
Okay.
And I need 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4. Put them near the dumpster. They can be in front of it. They're in that alleyway. Alright.
Oh, this isn't the downtown map. This is just a local scene.
It's also like a section of the downtown, yeah. It's just not the overall map. So as you enter this part of the planet, you can smell something like garbage. The strange part is that there isn't any garbage visible from your current line of sight. It's more around the corner. There is, however...
Future, we liquefy and gasify our trash.
There is, however, a red neon sign and dark alleyways. Most of the shops in this area have bars on their windows and doors. And the people in this area appear to be on edge.
I'm home.
Really? This is your home?
I didn't say I lived great.
Oh. What about you? You come from here too?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, are you with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one bought my services, and this guy looked
You're just
interesting.
looking for $30. There's just a sign hanging on your neck that says anything for $30. 30 notes.
30 notes for free.
We'll work for 30 notes.
Alright, so at this point,
It's not clear what I do
As you-
either.
I'm guessing you're going to continue on your way towards the black market.
Mm-hmm.
So as you do, you see this group of individuals round about the corner. And they have weapons on hand.
Oh, that's cute.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Give us your notes. You want to roll initiative?
No, I whip out my pistol and actually shoot at one.
Time to go.
Do you want to do an action first then before initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and make a roll to attack.
Alrighty.
And let me roll. Okay, you hit. You hit, because they got 1. Because that was with their reflexes, so 2.
Oh, cool, I hit him. What's the damage? A D6? D6.
Yeah.
I do 3 points of damage.
Okay. Let me mark them. There are 3 muggers. each have that amount of health. And you just attacked Mugger 1. Did you move them around the corner? Yeah. And then I guess you would be... Would you still be at this distance, or would you have moved in?
I moved in.
Okay, so about there maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so this will be Mugger 1,
Mm-hmm.
Mugger 2, Mugger 3, Mugger 4. And then I'm guessing you're still staying back?
Yep.
Let me pick something for T'sub, since he's with you. Since he's on autopilot, I think it's only fair to use a droid. Alright. So you did 3, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. So initiative. And they do group initiative because they're a horde.
Initiative uses reflexes, right?
Actually, they do not. Sorry, they each have an individual. It is... Initiative is a reflex check. That is correct.
Okay.
Okay. No, it's an alertness. My bad.
Oh.
I forgot. Yeah, alertness. Because it's how alert are you?
Alright. Alertness -2, so 17.
I got a 3. Somehow I was less alert by shooting them.
You're used to things dying.
Okay.
instantly.
So, what'd you have?
17.
17?
I got a 3.
I guess it's like when he said, "Hey, give me your notes." You just kind of like spun around and shot without looking, and that's how you're 5-footed.
Wessex. Oh, yeah. And then I need to roll for T'sub. Tease the man. Alright, and T'sub has... I need to get to a sheet. Oh, he has a 4 alertness, huh? 19, 20, 22. And he rolled at 18, so that's 22. The one who is the least knowledgeable of this planet was the most alert.
Well, he'd have every reason to be very alert.
Yeah.
We're in a seedy neighborhood. He's new to everything.
So the combat order is T'sub at the top, and then Wessex right after him.
Then thugs, then me.
Well, it'd be Mugger 1. Mugger 4. And what was your... Hold on, I lost track. Mugger 4.
I had 3.
Yeah, 3. But what's your actual alertness?
It was a +1.
It's a +1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that puts you above... So you're after Mugger 4, because you tied on the 3, that's why I had to ask that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you, then Mugger 3, and then Mugger 2.
Okay.
Mugger 2 got the lowest with a 2. Alright, so T'sub's going first, and quickly seeing that this is a very bad situation, he pulls out his bow and makes an attack. I'm going to roll for him and the... Unless somebody wants to roll for the Mugger.
I'll roll for the mugger.
Okay.
What's his bonus? Because he got a 3 on die.
He gets 1 extra, so 4. And then 7 plus the... let me see if he has what he has in his ranged. He did not take ranged. So it's just a 7, but that's enough to be above. And then go ahead and roll the damage for T'sub. It's a D4.
What's a D4?
D4.
Got it. That's a 3.
3. Alright, and he attacked Mugger 1 as well. So that's... Alright. Wessex, you're up.
Alright, so Seeing that now things are getting serious.
Taking a $30 sign off?
Yeah, he's taking the $30 sign off. Alright. Welcome to hell. Fucking charges the one that demanded money.
Oh, what? Mugger 1.
Mugger 1!
Mugger 1's been taking the beating. Because he got shot, hit with a bow.
Man, nobody in this gang is going to want to be the mugger guy.
And he's gonna go for like just a push kick to push him into one of his friends.
Okay. So, brawl,
Okay.
I guess, would be the correct check for that.
Alright, I got 1 rank in brawl and a might of 4.
Would you say that he would be getting a bonus to doing that since he's charging in to do that?
Yes. Yes. So go ahead and, with advantage.
Okay. So, that was a 2.
There you go.
And that's a 10, so strength mod
16.
15.
Oh, I thought you had 2 and something.
Yeah, his strength is pretty big.
Strength is 4.
So it'd be a 14 then? Because it was a 10 you rolled, you said?
10,
10
plus 4
plus
Oh, yeah,
his-
because of the brawl. Yeah.
So 15.
Yep. Yeah, that should be enough. Yep. So, Mugger 1 goes backwards into Mugger 3. So they both move back 1 space. Yep.
Okay, so bam, and he moved forward, so.
Yep. And Tesso's gonna have to get closer if he's gonna keep shooting now.
Yep.
Alright. So in that case, that puts... It is now Mugger 1's turn, who has been taking the beating from everyone.
Poor Mugger 1.
And he's just like, huh, you guys attacking me with relics.
I mean, I could stab you instead.
So he pulls out a pistol,
Okay.
and he's gonna aim for you, since you're...
Yeah, since I'm pretty close.
Actually, he's gonna use his knife, since you're right there in close range.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make the roll for your defense.
Alright. Reflex?
Yep. Never mind. He nat 20'd.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can try to defend, actually. Go ahead.
I'll try.
Because you can beat that.
No.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. It was worth seeing, because that's
Part of that double damage?
Uh,
20?
yeah, he's going to get double damage.
Double base damage?
Okay.
So for the knife, that's a D4. Okay, so let me get his D4 out. And I'm actually going to get 2 out and just roll them both. 7. So, what's your defense?
6.
Oh, so you just take 1.
Ow! Fucker!
So yeah, you just take 1 damage.
'Tis only a flesh wound.
Hurt my pride, you bastard.
Do you need to mark it?
Yeah. Just gonna write -1 equals 12 off to the side.
I mean, there's a current right underneath it.
No.
Yep, it's designed so that way you don't have to worry about that. Yep. And then after that, Mugger 4's turn. Who's kind of just been watching all of this go down with his buddy. And he's just like, he's trying to contemplate if it's even worth the money at this point. Because he's like, my friend is almost dead. I don't know.
You gonna cut and run? How honorable are these gangsters?
Let's see if he'll run. He runs. So Mugger 4 is gone. He's out. He's just like, nope, not worth it. Give me the pencil so I can keep track of.
Anybody got an opportunity to attack him?
Nobody's close enough to him.
Yeah, he was too far. Alrighty. So Mugger 4 is out. That brings us to Talia.
Oh, sweet. I guess I'm gonna get closer and try to kill, Mugger 1. Alright, that's a 23 to hit.
I'm pretty sure you've got that. Was that a nat 20?
No, that was just on an 18 because I have.
You actually still made it because even though he rolled a 19, he only has a 1 reflex. So go ahead and go for your damage.
Alright.
You're not using your ability yet, I'm assuming.
Not yet.
Not in these plays.
No. That's 4.
Alright. So 4 damage total?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And that's still on 1.
That's still on 1, yeah.
So he is hurting. He is like grabbing his side at this
Remind
point.
me, do we add any bonuses to our guns? Like reflexes or whatever to the damage? Or is that just
Yeah, is it die plus the modifier?
That's not how it's written, but we can practice that just to see how that works, or we can.
That was just a question I had in mind. If it's just the base.
Right now, it's just the base is
That's
how
fine.
it's written. Because if I'm looking at the notes,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah.
I
So
was just wondering because I was like, should I add the extra
No,
5
yeah,
damage
it's
or should
fine.
I not?
yeah, we'll go without it for now,
Okay.
and then that's something we can come back to. That's the good thing about this being a test.
Yeah, it's a balancing mechanic. It depends on how high the average hit dice is for expanding HP pools. Because if you just continue to use the same base die, but then HP totals start to outpace that really rapidly, you can see people as low as level 3 having to shoot each other 50 times.
Yeah. All right. So we might increase that as levels enter the field. We might change it once levels happen.
It's however you want. I'm sure we could brainstorm some ideas.
All right. All right. It is Mugger 3's turn, and he's also gonna contemplate because he's been shoved
By
by his
the
own
guy
friend.
who kicked his through.
He actually is going to stay, and he is going to go around and try to get to the person who initiated the kick. So 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, and he can now reach you. And he's also going to use his knife, seeing that it was somewhat effective from what he could see his friend do. He didn't see that it barely pierced you. So go ahead and roll your defense. You should be fine.
18.
Yeah, you're fine. Because that was a 6.
No.
Alright, it is Mugger 2's turn. He is going to stay, and he's going to try to shoot at Nightmare.
Okay.
At the Nightmarian.
Okay.
So, defense.
My defense is a 3.
Did you roll?
Oh no, I didn't know.
Defense roll, so with the
Oh, yeah,
reflexes.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So that's an 18.
Yep, you're good. So both of the backup muggers missed. It is now back to T'sub's turn, who now has to move forward so he can actually hit somebody. And he's going to get into the light a little. And he's going to go for Mugger 1 and try to finish off the job.
Okay.
Actually, let's see, that was 5, that was 10 technically. So actually I'll do 5, 15. And now he can see him better. And we are using diagonal as double because we're using squares.
Okay.
Alright, he's going to roll for the attack. Go ahead, somebody roll for the defense of the mugger.
So we got an 11 on die.
Okay. Should have hit him because I'm pretty sure he's got the, yeah. Yep, he hit. So that is a D4 against him. And that is maybe enough to kill. It is not. So he fires his shot at the mugger, only for it to just go. As soon as it hits him, it just bounces off. So no damage was received. Wessex.
Seeing that there are now 3 people in front of him, he decides, yeah, now's a good time to just hit the guy to my left.
Okay.
So why not?
So that would be Mugger 3.
Yeah, this guy.
No, 4. Mugger 2, sorry.
Yeah.
Mugger 2. Yeah, because that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go and punch Mugger 2.
Okay.
Also, you're an equal opportunity screw. Fuck with them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same as the last one, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for the attack. It's just a brawl.
That's a 9.
Okay, you missed. So you go in for the punch, and it just goes whoosh at the last second. Because it was close. It was a 9 against 11. So you almost hit him. Alright, it is Mugger 1's turn. And he is starting to contemplate his life decisions. Because he is almost dead. And if he runs off, then so will the others. He stays, though.
Retire from thievery.
He actually decides to stay.
Fucking idiot.
He says, you know what? I came out here to get 30 notes.
That's what I'm
Do
going
you
to
think I-
do.
I came out here for some notes, some free notes.
That's
gonna
what I'm
get 'em.
damn well gonna do.
So he's going to go ahead and try to finish off what he started with you.
Good luck.
I got a 15. What'd you get?
20.
Alright, yeah, I figured. Was it a nat?
No. Just after everything's considered.
Alright, so he missed. It is now your turn. You
Fantastic.
gotta try to finish off your...
Oh, yeah. I'll be asking money off a lady. Okay, so yeah. 18, 20, 21. So 21 down? 21? 21
You
down?
hit him. Go for the damage. Try to finish him off.
That was 2. So that did nothing.
That did 1 more damage on him. He is still kicking, barely. He is breathing heavily and wheezing, and I think his friends are going to have to recontemplate their life decisions of being friends with him. And in fact, they're thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
How do you know that? Give me an insight check. Insight to know if these guys are changing their life decision.
Well, they don't. In fact, Mugger 3 is like, hey, what are you doing to my friend? And he goes for you as well. I'm guessing another high. You're safe. It's a 7 on my end.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mugger 2 also goes for it.
For me?
Yep. 4. You're good. at
Natural
this.
20.
Yep.
So, like...
Super good.
I dodged that bullet like the Matrix. Like...
Yep.
Alright,
Alright.
Caleb, I had a quick idea.
Mhm.
Maybe we play test this until you come up with a better idea. But regarding damage balancing, what Pathfinder recently introduced was this idea that you have the nat 20 crit, right? But if you also, your score exceeds their score by 10, that gives you the same effect as a crit. So maybe somebody like his character who has such a high reflex, it makes sense that they'd be able to hit more accurately, right? So maybe if his shot score is 10 points higher than their dodge score, by like that wide of a margin, then he'll get to roll the damage dice twice. So in that way, your high base score and accuracy, quote unquote, will kind of indirectly turn into extra
I think
damage.
we were discussing earlier something that you had mentioned before to try to fix it, but for now we'll just play it this way.
We'll come back to it later.
Yeah. Alright, so it's back to the top of the round. It is T'sub's turn. And let's see if he has anything else on him. He does. He's going to go ahead and use it to try to get rid of these guys because they're just annoying to him at this point. He goes ahead and tosses a frag grenade.
Wait a minute.
A frag, not a frog. A frag.
Yeah.
And he's going to toss it.
Behind them?
Yeah, right about here to hit. So that way he could hit those 3 only.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll to see if it hits at least 1. If it hits 1, then it will hit the rest of them. So 12, 13. Yeah, it hits them. So that does on its own D8 of damage.
Should I roll it?
You can if you wish.
6.
Alright, so that finishes off Mugger 1.
The guy in the middle is Mugger 1, right?
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
and then Mugger 3 is the next one it would affect. 6. Mugger 3 is still alive but hurting, and then he took the majority of it that was left, and Mugger 2 managed to avoid the rest of the blast. I basically spread the damage. Alright, so that is now Wessex's turn.
This guy's Mugger 3, right?
No, that's Mugger 2.
Mugger 2.
And you took 1 off the board, right?
Well, he's dead on the floor.
You can take him off the board. Well, leave him on the board because you'll be able to
Loot him.
loot him. Yep.
Okay, can I... So, Wessex is gonna go and try to get Mugger 2 in a clinch and just knee him really hard.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a athletics and then an actual brawl.
Okay.
So the athletics is to grab him,
Alright.
and that is going. I'll let you know if you pass.
Okay.
7 plus 4 is 11 plus
12 for athletics.
You are unable to grab him.
Damn it!
Are you still gonna try to
Still
kick
trying
him?
to kick him.
Okay, so give me the brawl.
That's 20.
That is a...
You hit then.
Okay.
Double damage.
Alright.
So it would be.
Is it a natural 20 or was that plus modifiers?
Oh yeah, that's a real question, I guess.
Dirty.
Oh, it's a dirty one. Okay, never mind then. So just base damage.
Alright, well what's the base
For
damage for a non-armed?
for not unarmed, we have decided D3, so roll D6,
Roll
and then
D6
do
Divided by 2.
2. Yep.
1.
Okay. And that was which mugger was that?
Mugger 2.
Okay.
So you would be right here right now and then doing that.
Oh, he's technically unharmed. I forgot that they have a defensive 1, so that did nothing. Sorry. So you basically just tapped him. Give up.
He had a cup.
When are you gonna use your sword that you showed off?
It's only slightly more effective.
Oh,
Only slightly.
what's your
he says.
melee?
My melee?
Do you have a rank in melee?
Yeah, got a rank in melee and a rank in brawl.
Oh, okay. Alright. It's just been bad rolls, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, it is now Talia's turn, because Mugger 1 is dead and Mugger 4 ran off.
And I'm going after Mugger 3, since he's got Mugger 2 covered. That is a 15.
Okay, let's see what that did. Yeah, oh yeah. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Sweet. 5 damage.
Mugger 3 is dead.
How dare you fuck with a lady?
It is now Mugger 2's turn, and he's like rubbing his nose because you kind of kicked him there. And he's like, ah, motherfucker. And so he decides to go at you with his knife. For his pride.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
That.
he missed probably.
I doubt it. Because that's a natural 1 on my...
Oh! Okay, then yeah, he only got a 7 somehow. So, somehow he rolled low and hit. Got it. Alright, so that is a D4. His damage. I guess it shouldn't matter if you got the natural. I was about to question myself on like what would happen if but no. Okay, he only did 1 damage, which I know does not go through your defenses. Yeah, I just went, you know what, let me see if something happened.
The knife breaks.
The knife broke. Let me make a note of that you can't pick that up. So that's something you can't pawn off later. Alright. It is back to T'sub's turn. And he's going to attack. Mugger 2, try to finish him off. Okay, yeah, he hit Mugger 2, and he's going to go for the damage. Wasn't enough to get through. It just, boom, with the bow. With the arrow just bouncing off him again. Well, it's your turn again.
As a social action, I tell him, remember to draw further back on the bow. That usually does more damage.
Just really tired, so it's like, I'm just gonna choke slam this motherfucker.
Could this be like an inspiration bonus for T'sub?
Yeah, I'll give T'sub the hero point, as we're calling it. And I'll give you one as well for roleplay. So you have one as well.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, so is that another you trying to grab him?
yeah, he's trying to grab him, but
Okay,
it doesn't
you know the
What
deal. Athletics and then...
That's a 17.
That
plus
you grabbed
5.
him.
And I guess it's brawl again to.
Yeah, it's brawl
Yeah.
for the actual damage. Well, to actually damage him. What'd you
Critical
do?
fail on the one-
That's
on the
another critical.
So, in your attempt to bring him down, you slam on the ground instead.
Wait a minute.
You lost your footing.
Yeah,
That's not how gravity works.
you lost your footing, and you take 1 point of damage, which does nothing to you.
Can I flip him off as a free action?
Sure. I wouldn't say that's anything problematic.
No, that's a free action, yeah. Alright, it is back to Talia. Mugger 2 is resilient.
I'm going to
Muggers.
I'm gonna move right to him. I'm gonna put my gun into his face.
Alright. Go with advantage.
or execution.
Execution style. 20.
Okay. Nat or dirty?
Just dirty.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 4.
Alrighty. And you know what? He's gonna probably rethink his life again. Because he's almost at half health. And he's like, at this point, 2 of his friends are dead.
2 of his friends are dead.
His other friend ran off way early on. He might need to rethink things. And he does. And you know what? He decides it ain't worth it. In fact, he leaves his notes for you. And then runs off.
Wait, we need. No.
Unless you want to go for... Because
I still have a vendetta against him because he did shoot at me.
both of you are able to attack him as he's leaving.
Cool.
Why not?
Natural 20.
Okay.
Your phone or my phone?
Me. What about you?
10 damage.
19.
Okay. And you doubled already? Okay. He's dead.
Bastard. And then I spit on all 3 of them.
Alright. Do you guys want to loot now?
Yes, I'm going to loot number 1 because he threatened me first.
Okay. So basically they all have the same stuff. They have a pistol, a knife, everyday clothes, and they each have 20 notes. The only one who does not have a knife is
The one that
2.
broke off of.
So, is Mugger 2.
That's a pretty scary thing to see.
So,
Like,
I guess you guys will split the money as you see fit.
Yeah.
So that's 60 notes to split between the 3 of you if you count T'sub, since he is going to be a PC.
I'm going to try and coerce you into loaning me out 10 notes to help me with my project. I will pay you 15 notes when I'm done.
Okay.
When I'm able to pay you back, I'll pay you 15 notes.
Alright. I'm getting my money back on this.
Yeah. You'll get money back and 5 extra.
What does coerce do?
Huh?
Oh.
It's where I'm going to talk you into doing something, and then you can counteract it with your own coercion.
Alright. I mean,
To give him 15.
Yeah, for the sake of the player who's not here, I'm going to try to contest it. Let's see. Nope. I rolled a 9, but it's a -4 charm on their end, so.
Yeah. Cool. So I'll just write the 40 for the extra notes.
Yep. Oh, you have it. I was trying to figure out where the other pencil went.
Alright. Josh has it.
That way we both have one.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, and how are we splitting the pistols? I guess everybody gets one.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody has an extra pistol. And how about the knives? There's only 2 of those, so not everybody can get one.
I'm not going to be skilled enough for a knife, so those 2 can use it if they want to.
Okay. So Tessa will take one, and I guess you'll take the other. Alright. Muggers are dealt with.
Cool.
Now you can freely go about downtown.
Yep, and I guess I make my way into the black market.
Yep.
I'm going to call it the pawn shop.
That's fair. Because they got legal stuff too.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of their wares. So you definitely cannot afford super formula.
Well, I'm not asking to buy that.
I already know what you want to buy.
Okay.
So you walk in and you see this actually not shady looking dude.
Yeah.
Howdy, how can I help you?
I'm looking for a couple of things, and then I hand him a list of the stuff that I'm looking for.
Alright, so out of game just...
It's basically going to be the gauntlet thing and something to help me pour nightmare fuel into the frog grenades.
Okay. So, let's see.
And you know, extra injectors and stuff like that.
I'll say 25 notes for the gauntlet.
Okay.
And then for the supplies that you'll need to, you know, do this thing, I'd say 250.
Okay.
So 275 total.
Now I'm going to try and haggle.
Yes, yep, feel free.
So that's a little out of my price range. Tell you what, I'll pay you 185 notes, and I will...
The heads of 5 thugs. Organs.
And I'll also put in this pistol that I recently acquired that I don't need as a down payment.
Okay, so you're saying how much again?
185.
185 with the pistol?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and make the roll. It'll be whatever, I guess a charm sort of thing since you're being...
19.
Or negotiation rather, either one.
19.
Okay, yep, you pass. Alright, so he accepts your offer and hands you the items you need.
Fantastic. I write off all that.
Good doing business with you.
Good doing business with you too.
Let's see, while we're downtown, I might activate something else.
just looking at the broken knife in my hand.
Oh, did you pick up the broken
Yeah,
knife?
he picked it up. He's like,
Just so you know, it's going to be worthless.
yeah, of course it is. He's like,
I would say it would cost an eighth. It would be an eighth to try and
Repair it.
Eighth of its cost to repair it.
All right. So as you guys, where are you guys heading next? I guess.
My business has been conducted.
Anything you wanted to do?
Signs back on.
Okay. And I guess that means housing for the night, because you gotta rest before the next day.
Since I am a scientist on this planet, wouldn't I have a home down here?
No, because technically your actual place that you work is Scamino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're all the way out there.
Let's see. What would it...
Housing is... I actually have prices in this here. Housing is 20 notes for the cheapest. And basically you guys can just split that fee and share the room. 100 notes for the nicest. And then you can haggle middle range pricing. But once again, you guys can split the fee. And basically just pay for one room.
Does the...
You also have not left downtown yet.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know now.
Wessex is wondering, would the Bounty Hunter League let me crash in one of their buildings?
So you'd want to just chill the night at the Senate?
Pretty much. Like, I assume they might have rooms there, but he doesn't know.
They do, but it's for their higher,
Oh.
It's for their bounty hunters that have been around for a while.
Okay. So, shitty apartment it is.
You have to basically work your way up to get a room. Earn your keep, essentially.
Yeah.
That shouldn't matter very much anymore, considering this mission is the last one that they're going to be able to do before they
Potentially. Alright, so I'm guessing housing it is.
Yeah.
Alright, well, as you're leaving, somebody wearing a mask approaches T'sub. And he's got, it's more like a... kind of like a... just the eyes kind of mask.
Oh, ski mask?
No, like just a mask. A regular mask, but it's just covering...
Oh, like a Robin Hood type mask. Or Robin type mask.
Yeah, like a Robin, yeah. Or like what you see your classic superhero from the 50s wearing. That type.
Yeah.
Visor.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Eye visor.
Yeah. So he walks up to T'sub and goes, "Psst, hey." And he hands him a note and then runs off. What? Oh, I guess. And so he hands Wessex the note.
If you're reading this, you're dead. Shouldn't have took it off.
So you ready to...
Yeah,
What do you mean? Head explodes.
T'sub, you have been formally invited to a party for off-world representatives. You are allowed to have 3 extra guests with you.
Oh, how convenient. We can reintroduce Josh's character.
Oh.
As basically, it's assuming that 2 of the guests would be guards and the third one would be like a date.
You've been invited to a party.
A party?
Yes.
Oh. I didn't know I was popular enough.
At a $30 ticket price, I don't think you're exactly exclusive.
We're gonna jump to him though before that event takes place. And actually, it's not active yet. The party is later tonight.
Alright.
It does say that it will require that everyone is to wear masks. It's a masquerade.
Fuck.
Vigilante night.
All right.
It's just like, someone's gonna get shanked.
All right. So let's go ahead.
Not by me, just
It's
by
the
someone.
policeman's ball. What do you mean? Policemen don't have balls.
All right. So
Nobody like that one?
I think it's time to go ahead and...
Nothing? Jared?
I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I got a smirk out of it.
So I think it's time to go ahead and jump to the spaceport, where you have been heading to.
Oh, we're talking to me?
Yep. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump to you.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and pull up the section that you're dealing with.
I'm looking for Jane Millie.
Correct. And you can switch to the Spaceport map for our sake.
We need 3 thugs on there with me, I guess.
Alright, there it is.
Yeah, we don't need the thugs anymore.
That's A, B, and C.
Let's hope I just didn't bring a bunch of corrupt bitches with me.
And who do we got with him?
What? You smile
just-
like you know what's in store for me.
Well, I just hope I didn't bring a whole bunch of corrupt bitches with me.
This is you?
My whole
I
character.
think so. Yeah.
My whole ass character.
Those are with him.
Oh.
Good God.
Oh, those my guards?
Yep.
Lord have mercy.
And then let's see.
Well, I guess you can take the other 3 guys off then.
Yeah, you can bring them over to me. They're dead. Zed's dead, baby. I'm trying to find it. I know it's here. It's sad when I'm shuffled in my own notes. See, Cliff. Where are you, Cliff? Where's the president? That's how I know I'm in the right spot. Here we go. Found it. Alright, and then I need somebody to represent Jane. Ooh, no. I don't want to use her yet. We'll use this bitch as Jane.
Okay.
We're reusing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here's 4 enemies. Alright, so they will be attacking her. So have her behind the crate. And they will be kind of placed around.
Oh, there's no investigation first?
Nope, you're gonna walk into this crime scene. In fact, when you walk in, you see that all of her guards are dead. So she had like
So
all her senatorial guards are dead.
I'll just have that representing the 4 dead guards.
Yeah. So, how do you want to approach this? Do you want to just go for it? As you can see, a fellow representative.
I'll
Is
do an
in need.
insight check to start real quick.
Okay.
I guess if we enter this area, are there fleeing people because it's a terrorist attack?
Um.
I mean, I imagine so. That's how we found our way straight.
Yeah,
to-
there's others that were fleeing that kind of led you to this exact space dock.
Okay, so I guess we'll show up and I'll try to get a lay of the situation real quick. Is she like being fired upon?
Yes.
Are they actively trying to kill her?
They are actively trying.
Okay. Well, I guess me and my 3 guards are gonna come in from behind cover,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
And you have
direct them.
advantage. I mean, do you want to make an attack on them while you're at a top?
Well, hold on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm jumping ahead of you.
What are my talents? There's embolden, right? That gives all of them advantage or something. What does that do again?
Yeah, that would give it. I believe that is correct. I do not have that. That's one of the things I need to
I
have
think
back here.
that's the impression I've got. Embolden. I think that one does something for the whole party.
Yes, it does.
I think my party gets advantage this round.
that sounds correct.
All right, so I'm gonna embolden them. I'm gonna use the embolden talent, and that's gonna look like me telling them to make safe the senator, detain the terrorist, try to capture the leader alive.
Embolden. As a standard action, you can embolden all allies in line of sight, granting them an advantage on attack rolls and skill checks for the rest of the encounter, or until you're unconscious or dead. Once emboldened, your allies don't need to remain within line of sight of you, and you cannot embolden yourself.
Okay.
So
So my party has advantage.
yep.
Now, inspire urgency, was that also an action or a bonus action?
Urgency.
I have that it turns a full action of an ally into a bonus action.
As a swift action,
Okay, so that's a bonus
you
action.
can encourage one of your allies within line of sight to make a skill check with urgency.
So I'll embolden them with that message, and then I'll point to the leader of my DC police, and I'll inspire urgency and point at him and say, "You, go."
All right.
And then I guess I'm gonna kind of like dip into cover while they make the frontal assault. So the leader is gonna have 2 full actions.
Yeah.
And they all have advantage.
Yeah, because basically that turns.
Booyah! That's
Yeah.
the politician in combat, motherfuckers.
Because that basically turns one of his standard actions basically
into a full action.
Into
He
a
gets.
full, he gets
He
2
has
actions,
an action
essentially.
and an action, but no bonus action.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be kind of like right there at that ship. So
Yeah. Let me make.
because that's the only cover on that side of the map.
And then Lodo.
So you control the guards, but I gave you their orders.
Yeah. Okay, so they're all going basically for whoever's the closest in sight.
Take out the terrorists. Attempt to detain the leader.
Got it. All right.
So I guess maybe they, as a group, do an insight check to see if they can determine who the leader is. If they fail, maybe they kill him by accident.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
All right. So in that case, let me start looking into that. All right. So he's gonna go ahead and start attacking then, since he gets 2 attempts before anybody else gets 1.
Mm-hmm.
What are they all equipped with?
They all have rifles.
Oh, cool.
Yep, rifles with military grade armor.
Pew, pew,
Oh, military grade armor. Fuck.
pew, pew, pew.
Whereas the people they're attacking do not have that type of equipment on them, I'm pretty sure.
Do they look uniform and organized, or do they seem...
Ragtag.
They're looking pretty, like, generic. They're wearing everyday clothes.
Okay, these could be, these could be citizen dissidents for all we know.
But yeah, they just have rifles and swords.
Sleeper
together.
cells.
Alright.
They saw that Russian ad.
They know when the
What
numbers
is
mean.
Russian?
So he somehow still hits.
Are they trying to make haste?
That Fubian gum advertisement.
And that's a rifle, so that's
Trigger.
8. And that does... Ooh! Went for full damage on that.
So tell me what's happening.
So the leader went ahead and tried to take a shot at this guy since he's right there. And he hit him for full damage. A whole 8 damage.
Damn.
Which,
Damn.
let's see. Yeah, that brought him to about half his health. Yep, and that's the end of that. So now it's just audio. Yeah, that's not on. And there's 4 of those that I threw down. Correct? Of the spies.
It looks like it. One
Yeah.
of them's a midget over here. He's kind of short. That's why it looks
Yeah.
like he's down.
Yeah.
I guess take the dead people off so there's less confusion.
Yeah, we know who's dead. Yep. We know that the guards are dead. Alright. That leaves him with 6 points of health. And that guard, he's going to go for it again. Because he's just like, oh, you know what? I hit him pretty good.
Oh, fuck, I inspired urgency. He's storming in there.
And
Commando.
he hit him again.
This guy's getting a promotion. He's coming with me.
So if he missed just one shot, no, fuck him. He's not getting no promotion.
So I'm doing a party buff style politician.
He almost killed this guy.
Way to go, political bard.
That's what I was thinking.
So that guy is down to 2. So furry guy is down to 2.
Ugly. Alright, now, guard number 2. Let's see how he does.
Or did they do initiative?
That is now initiative is in effect. So now everybody has to roll
Yeah.
initiative because now.
So you can do what I normally do when there's this many units on the field. Like each group just shares an initiative.
I'm probably gonna do that.
Yeah, it saves a fuckload of time.
18.
Oh, could I do the roll?
Oh, I already did for the groups. Go ahead and roll for yourself though, unless you're not gonna act.
10.
All
Plus,
right.
excuse me.
Alertness. Second from the bottom.
Alertness is 0.
Okay, so 10. All right, and then let me roll for Miss Janie. All right, so it is your soldiers, you, Jane, and then.
They're fucking toast.
All right, and Blue Coat 1 gets to go again because now it's the official top of the round.
Those poor bastards.
So Inspire Urgency is gone now.
Yes.
But they still have Embolden.
Yep. So they get the advantage. So they can roll with advantage.
Can I get them?
Yeah, Bartimus
Alright.
can roll their defense. You roll.
Yeah, roll the defense.
Guard attacks. So leader guy versus fugly guy. That's already damaged. Fugly guy got a 3.
He's hit again.
Okay, roll rifle 1d8 damage
Yeah.
on Mr. Fugly.
He's dead.
Fugly's dead. Alright, now
Furry
do
boy
any
dead.
of them have a bonus action, or is it pretty much just going to be their action to shoot?
It's going to be their action to shoot.
That's fine. Alright, so guard number 2.
They're very.
We'll say this is guard number 2 for...
Soldier number 2.
Yeah.
He's gonna move up to the shooting line.
Yeah, he's got to get line of sight. So he's going to be near the steps of the ship, and he's going to go ahead and go for that guy right there.
Okay, so we're facing that way.
Well, here's what I like to do. Save him for shooting this guy. I want this guy to like run up and just do like a grapple attack on this guy.
So go ahead and have him shoot that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and send him back for now, so we know he hasn't done anything yet. Okay, yeah, roll for the defense.
He's got a 15 plus whatever bonuses he may accrue.
Nope, he's hit.
Oh wow. I got the good guys.
These guys are...
Top notch.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's... He's still alive, but he is hurting. Alright. And now it's Blue Coat 3.
Yeah, I want him to go up for like a grapple or a disarm. Shake it up a little bit.
Okay, so he has to go
Probably opposed
Yeah.
strength check.
Well, he has to do an athletics,
Okay.
and I already have the DC for it. He did not grab him.
Okay.
What do you want him to do instead? Because he can still make an actual action.
Oh, that's not a full action?
No, that was just the move.
They have decent strength scores, right?
Yeah.
I guess he'll just do a body slam or something.
Okay, so brawl.
Sure.
Go ahead and roll the defense. Oh, no. So he basically...
Just
chest-
bounced off big old fatty.
Yeah. Alright, it
Is he
is...
going for like a drop kick and the guy's so stout that he just like...
It is now your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say, yo, pick it up! And I'm gonna inspire urgency to the guy that just fucked up his drop kick. And then I'm gonna...
Oh, yeah, that is just a swift action. There is no limit to it. Yep.
And then I guess I'm gonna pull out my relic pistol and shoot at the guy over here with the...
The knives.
Yeah.
Oh, the swords.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, let's see. Okay, so basically...
You know what? I'm not gonna shoot. I'm gonna do an insight check to try and determine who the leader is.
Okay, so he's going to get an extra chance, you said, right? Because he's getting the urgency.
On his next turn.
On his next turn, yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Go ahead and make the insight then.
5 on die.
What's your...
And what is that? Knowledge?
I think
wait, that's a skill, right?
Yeah, there's an actual skill, I think, for insight.
It's not listed as insight, though.
Oh, what is it called?
I have no idea.
Can I see your
motive?
Motive, yeah, it's motive.
So is it plus knowledge plus motive? Or is it just plus motive?
It's the knowledge bonus plus your ranks
So
in
plus
it.
5.
Okay, so you got 10.
Alright,
via a DC or an anti-roll, whatever you want.
so I already have the DC in mind and you did not.
Okay, I can't tell who the looter is.
Nope.
Kill them
Alright.
all.
You want to make a guess?
Uh,
Just so you can appear.
He's dead.
So you can appear like the boss.
no. I gave them their orders to try and detain the leader, so maybe they'll have a shot at trying.
Okay. Alright, so now it is Jane's turn. And she's going to shoot at this guy.
6 on die.
She missed.
She missed a
Because
6?
That's because he's small.
Yeah, she rolled a 5 on the die.
Oh.
And with all the stuff, yeah. It came out to defense winning. Alright, so now we're back at the top of the round. Blue coat 1 going again. He's going to go for the knives again.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. That's the first time he's going for knives. Blue coat 2 was going for him again, but now it's, yeah.
With an 8 on die.
Blue coat 1 disappointed for the first time.
Ooh, blue coat leader, let me down.
Alright, well now it's 2. He's going for
Wait,
knives.
is it the blue coat's turns again?
Yeah.
Blue coat leader has a second action.
I thought you gave it to 3.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Butt kick, dude.
Yep, okay. Blue coat 2 is going to attack knives as well, so go ahead and...
That's an 11 on die.
Yep, missed. This is not their day. Alright, it's his turn.
He has
I guess you
advantage,
just
right?
point blank him or something.
Well, they all have advantage, but he also
Oh.
gets that extra turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
then we screwed up because
I've been doing advantage.
Oh, that's
He's just gonna blast him twice.
that's an
That's
11.
bad. His
Okay,
roll
he hit
didn't
him.
do so well, so he's just gonna blast him.
Okay, well he hit him.
And now he gets to do 2 attack, right?
He gets to do the damage first, so let me get the damage out of the way. Okay. He did not get through the guy's defense, so now he's going to attack again.
Crit.
Let me see if I can match it. I could not. Okay, so he is safe. It's not looking good. It's your turn.
I don't think they even touched us yet.
He's still got a second attack though.
I did.
They did it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
What are
Yeah, the first
standard
attack hit
actions?
but didn't do damage. Second attack didn't even do.
Well, I'm going to
didn't hit.
inspire urgency on the leader,
Okay.
the captain, and I'm once again going to try and do an insight check on who the leader is.
Okay, go ahead with
I'm
that
just
move.
kind of doing my recon over here.
That is a 4 on die.
So it's 10 total again.
Yeah,
Nope,
that's a 9.
Hello?
it's a DC 15.
No. Let me...
Now we're recording again. Okay. So then it is Jane's turn.
Okay.
She's going to once again try to shoot her target.
She got a 13 on die.
She hit.
Okay. That's a D6, right?
It is a D6. Yep, she's got a pistol.
4.
All right. I'm gonna start. Okay. So it is. I'll make sure I'm getting health right here. Yeah, I am. Okay. Cool. It is now their turn. So. Boom. Missed. 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 These spies are horrible.
I'm gonna try
Missed.
something different on my next turn.
And missed. All the spies missed. It is now back to the top. Go ahead and roll for the spies for me. Somebody.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
That is a 19.
They hit. They got nat 20. So they do double damage. I'm actually going to throw down another D8 just so I roll twice. 16 damage.
Who got hit for 16?
Big boy?
This one.
Oh.
But it's going to spread out.
Did the leader fuck him up?
Yeah, but it's going to spread out
Go
too.
leader.
Because damage spreads. So that one is... 2 is dead.
This guy too?
Knives.
Knives is dead.
And then... Let's see. Fatty is still alive. Barely. And it's still leader's turn. Because he had urgency. Go ahead and roll again for... I guess for that one. The big guy.
Pudgy?
Yeah.
15 on die?
He is hit.
Cool.
So I got it. And then he did enough to finish him off. Boom.
So what about him? Is he thinking his life choices? Does he even know what's going on? 'Cause
He's been focusing, but he's seen his guys going down.
I go after my dudes, right?
Yes, but it's... You know what? As a free action, he's going to drop... the last guy is going to drop his weapon and just raise his
Oh, that
arms.
saves me from trying to intimidate him.
You got me. You got me.
So are we out of combat right now?
Yep, you're out of combat.
Keep your weapons trained on him, men. If he tries to self-detonate or anything like that, we need to prepare to stop it.
Do you want to check the bodies of these others?
Not just yet. I need the guards to, like, control the situation by telling him, like, drop his weapon, drop to all fours, hands on his head.
Yeah.
Alright, and can I assume that he's appropriately detained?
He is compliant, yep.
Searched for explosives or any other weapons?
Let's see, all he had on him was...
50 frog grenades. All right. Let us
No.
score. Oh.
He just had a rifle, a sword, and 20 notes. And everyday clothes. And that's what all of them have.
Alright.
And they confiscate the notes and hand them to you. From all the bodies.
I put my hand up like, that's not necessary. That'll all go into evidence. Collect the notes, the weapons, and any other identifying articles, and let's get all that wrapped up. Let's get the...
I know you guys are disappointed because you would have taken those notes.
Let's get first responders in here and collect the bodies and get all this to the lab. Let's find out what's going on and who these people are. And now I guess we'll catch up with this Senator Moline.
Alright, hold on, let me count some points here in the background.
I don't need to fuck with the line of evidence, the chain of evidence for $20.
The notes aren't evidence.
No, I know what you're trying to reward me, but that's fine. That's nice of you.
That was
I'm gonna play the character.
that was 80 notes.
That's fine.
Alright, so you're gonna ask her what's going on?
Well, I'm gonna tell her I'm here to collect her, and then ask what's going on.
Okay. Oh, thank you. You must have been sent to help me get to the vote. It's been crazy getting here.
Yeah.
Alright, well then, I guess we should be on our way unless you have any...
Yep.
So are you in-game going to actually ask her what was the vote and all that?
Oh, no, I guess it's really none of my business.
Oh, okay.
If it's a Senate vote, then it's gone through the House. I already know what it is.
Oh, in that case, I can actually tell you since...
Oh, sure, you can fill me in.
Yeah, I'll just fill you in. So the vote... Here it is. The PC's going to attempt to figure out what the vote is. Senator Miller... She's actually really open about it. And it's a trade vote that will allow Synthi, SYNTHI, a new mineral found on Darksville, to be added to the galactic market and trade routes. This will put Darksville on the greater map as Synthi has been discovered to have powerful capabilities for scientific discovery.
Alright, so we're talking about a new material is on the market.
Yep.
If this legislation passes.
Yep. And the senator...
It's called what?
Synthi. SYNTHI.
Now, question.
Mm-hmm.
Was it originally a controlled substance?
Actually, I'm about to go into the senator's feelings about it, and that will hopefully kind of...
Well, I just want to get the facts before I get her feelings on it.
Okay.
What do we know of Cynthia before this moment?
Honestly, not much. It is still a newer mineral and all that kind of stuff where you don't really know what it can be used for.
It's a
quite
mineral
yet.
that we don't know what it's for.
Yeah, it's one of those like new, fresh things that everybody's like, oh, boom, let's cash in on it immediately.
And the Senate is passing a bill
to immediately cash in on it.
That's like the FDA saying, yeah, on a drug that we don't know what it does to people.
Yep.
Okay, I oppose this. And she's trying to pass it?
No, the Senate is. The senator actually wants the law to fail.
I agree.
She believes the new mineral shouldn't be allowed to leave the planet until they have had time to study it more and ensure it's safe for the market.
I agree.
But those in charge of trade are pushing for it to pass.
Out of character.
We are political allies.
You know a scientist person who could research what that does.
Doesn't occur to me.
Really? What is your intelligence? Your knowledge?
All I know is that you're like an entry-level scientist for the blue dudes.
That doesn't mean I can't research it.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out whenever I go to look into it.
Yep.
Your name might get recommended to me.
And of course, I'm guessing
I'm just trying to go about this as sensibly as
Yeah.
a
Politician.
Personally.
Yeah, and what's funny is that you also automatically now know that the president obviously also doesn't want it to pass if he was having you search for the senator. Otherwise,
yeah, or he didn't want a scandal on his hand. You never know. There could be a conflict of interest there. Oh, okay. I want to actually do a motive check on that.
on
I'm going to recall the situation that I had with the president and see if I could, based on the new information I have, determine anything based on his behavior in that meeting.
Oh, okay.
To see if I could kind of get some idea of what maybe he was.
I'll save you the role. He was being completely legit with you. He wanted her to be found, and wants her to prevent this bill from passing.
Okay.
I'm guessing you also voted against it. Then
She's probably
technically
gonna.
through you.
Yeah, she'd probably. If it's something that's getting a lot of support from out of nowhere, I'm probably maybe like one of few people who voted against it, so she might even recognize me.
Yeah, it's mostly been like the trade people have been spending money to get people to vote yes on it. All right, cool.
Okay.
So you go ahead and bring her back then.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the cops are dealing with the evidence and all that for you.
Yep. And because I realize there's perhaps some greater powers at work here, after I know that she's safe, I'm going to go directly to where the DC Capitol Police would have taken this prisoner and be involved personally, so I don't know fucky business.
Okay.
I don't want anybody getting ghosted or killed or shut up before I have a chance to
As you're on your way,
get information.
as you're making your way down back to the Senate. Also, question: did you walk or did you take the taxi?
Well,
For both.
oh, I don't think me and 3 DC guards took a taxi to the spaceport.
Yeah, you probably used.
I'm
one of
sure
the
we have
public
like
Jeeps.
a capital vehicle.
Yeah,
or something.
they would have used in Jeeps.
Sure.
And
So
I'm
we'll
guessing,
take that. So we all rode together then.
Yeah, that saves you money. That saves you 10.
I can drop her
notes.
off, and that means he never was separated from me. So.
All right. So yeah. As you're getting on,
do I have like a holodeck or like something that
Yeah,
I
we
can
communicate.
access the internet with?
you have a communicator that can do that.
So it's like audio.
It's visual as well. It's a holo.
Okay. I'm gonna go into my staff records and look into DC police personnel and see what kind of affiliations these DC police have to see if they might be something I need to be wary of either.
Let's make sure these people in the car with are corrupt.
I want to see if there's anybody getting donations or payments from shell corporations that have anything to do with these.
You actually, a lot of their information is redacted because the police are also were once part of the military. And
okay, well then on the low, I'll send a message to my staff saying look into this and let me know if anything pops up.
But the parts that aren't redacted, you can see that they were part of the 1st Legion, which is out of game. It's one of the main legions that the book focuses on.
About to get gunned down by 3 fucking DC cops.
No, but these are like part of the.
No.
These are cream of the crop.
You're
Okay.
gonna get gunned down by former First Legionnaires.
But yeah, these are basically cream of the crop guys that the president himself has basically given the president himself handpicked as his guards.
Okay, you're giving me a lot of just trust these guys vibes. Okay.
All
right, I'll stop being a negative Nancy.
And as you're getting on the Jeep, before you even make your way to the Senate, someone in a mask approaches you and hands you a note.
Oh, was I accepted to Smash?
You were accepted to the party. You are a representative, therefore you were invited.
I get my 40-second cutscene where I'm giving a Smash on the love now.
And so you get the note, and he disappears once you're given the note.
Okay, I'll read it on the ride back.
You are formally invited to, and you know the gist.
This will be my next thing to do after I wrap this up.
Yep, this will be a next week thing because we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay, so when we come back, you'll give me any information we gleaned. If this is a known like terrorist cell, or if this is just political dissidents or spies, shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can wrap it up now. Because
if this doesn't threaten anything in the future, then it could just be like random dissidents, like nationalists or some shit.
Yeah. You actually once you make it to we'll actually finish up this point first. We'll finish up this story for now.
Are we wrapped up then? Are we done?
We're going to.
Okay.
So you make it back to the Senate. Do you want to question this prisoner a little bit?
I thought you said we were gonna.
I'll let you do that part first. I'm saying the masquerade will be next week.
I'll let them conduct the investigation. I'm not feeling well.
That's fine. So they conduct it in about.
I'll just be behind the glass listening in.
Okay, so you overhear that it's basically a lot of these guys are working for the trade route groups that are.
Oh, they actually fucking said it. It's like we can link these people back to.
It took about a half hour before they were able to get that out of them, but yes.
Okay, well, I guess the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately go to the president, right?
Yep.
And let him know that we have uncovered a plot to assassinate a senator to try and force through this regulation on behalf of the trade companies.
Yes.
Which should immediately halt the vote.
Yeah, the vote is being halted, but hopefully...
Pending investigation.
Yeah, pending investigation, we will be able to stop this vote from going through.
All right.
Here. For doing a good job of finding our fellow senator, he hands you 100 notes.
Oh, thanks.
And that's it. You are set.
I appreciate it. No gratuities. Send it to my office.
Okay.
They'll add it to the campaign fund.
Okay.
Be careful about money changing hands and this shit.
Well, this is more of just him paying you for a job, not a quid pro quo sort of thing.
Okay. Fine. That's cool.
No. In the game, if he does that for the party's sake, I'm going to be like, he can starve. The world doesn't revolve around niceties. I want money.
Well, I have capital resources. I don't need the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you do. Whatever. You started with 500 notes. Once you're out, you're out.
Oh, so they're sending me on this super top secret, very important mission with no dollars,
Whatever's in your pocket.
no resources.
That's why
what's the solid snake term for this? It's like
You're going in light.
retrieval on location or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's not like that. It's why they're not paying you until after the job for one, and also why they're giving you a day to get your resources together.
Okay.
That
He can starve.
So I guess on top of that, having known this as well, I guess I'll recall this from the file. I'll ask the president confer with Nick Blue to put together some mission resources regarding like a vehicle or anything, additional contact on site where we can procure some additional funds or equipment.
For the most part, the president's like, I don't know much about the mission.
What about a big ass charm roll?
Just the
He does not. He actually does not know much about the mission.
Okay.
This is a military
Get what
operation.
you get. I get it.
Military is kind of separated from the government just a little. Just enough to give the military the ability to do some stuff like this that they need to. But not enough that the military will take over.
So no 5-star generaling.
Yeah. Just 4-star. Alright, that's a wrap for tonight.
Okay. Reviewing the gameplay, is that what you were looking for from a politician class?
I can see that,
Yes.
yeah.
Intrigue.
Very much, yes.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I was looking...
Because I've written political one-shots that I never got around to running that I'm turning into a small, like, three-rounder. And that's the kind of stuff that I envisioned.
Basically, the main idea is that you're basically the guy that's going to help keep everybody going.
And as far as combat encounter, I mean, I pretty much just played the Team Buff Bard.
Yep.
So everybody should
and let me
enjoy
see... hold on, let me get XP worked out. So I was going to work that out. Because you guys did get XP.
I put all my stats into the role play. I have, like, no fucking combat.
Well,
Like, I don't actually intend to use my gun. It's there for emergencies. It's like every combat for me is going to be Embolden, Inspire Urgency, and on the second plus turns, using a skill check.
Yeah.
Plus Inspire Urgency.
Let's see. Everybody got 400 XP each.
Sounds good.
Including Testament. That way whenever he gets here, he will also have that. Since his character was in play.
Just imagining like on the car ride to like a store or whatever.
Yeah, are you guys gonna get fancy?
Can I request leader of the Blue Man group to go with us on this mission as my personal NPC?
Oh, your bodyguard, essentially?
Yeah. Or is it just going to be kind of like I'm going to have to roll with the NPCs I got? Because of the whole, like, I'm super frail bit.
You can get him as
I don't expect to boss around the players.
You can get him as a bodyguard, potentially.
Okay. We'll revisit that. That might be OP.
Wessex is just like...
Talia wouldn't like it that...
In case you want to actually invest in us, you can go to the Patreon page that we talk about in every video. And you can become a Patreon, and at the lowest level, you will automatically gain access to the playtests